in big trouble already.
That's not that true because it's only 4 on the ground. Like he just has to know that he has to force Todd to do things on his own turn. You shouldn't always just say go with it.
Yeah.
Like that's probably one of the biggest mistakes because Todd does have 5 spells to just blow him out with.
Okay.
Even a Snapcaster is fine, like just dropping one. But forcing Todd to actually do things on his own turn in the later turns is really bad for Todd.
Cool.
Obviously, because he has to tap out and can't play his like mana leaks and hold up a bunch of mana for Snapcaster mages.
Yeah. So we have Todd on the right side of your screen wearing the Star City Games T-shirt.
Yeah, on a very good hot streak for the last couple months.
And left we have Bert, and he's got his lucky baseball cap on.
And we are here. I'm Brad Nelson
with Gerard Fabiano. Bert actually got that baseball cap at his first Friday Night Magic, and he ended up winning the door prize. So ever since then, his lucky baseball cap.
Nice.
Yeah, so we'll see how he fares here against Todd Anderson in his blue, white, black spirit deck. So I think they're just shuffling up,
getting ready for game 1.
Yeah, and checking out their hands. In the background, there's a cupcake stand. I don't know if you guys can see that over Bert's shoulder.
Yeah, you have to roll a dice to win to get a cupcake.
All right, so they're starting. So Bert with a turn 1 Bird of Paradise.
That does not happen too often.
And Todd decides to pay 2 life. Now here's a matchup where paying the life could be problematic.
Oh wow, Bert did not have a second land, and he mulliganed to 6. Yeah. So we've got Sphere, Huntmaster, Titan, and what is that red card?
That red card is a... what do you think?
I don't even know. I played this deck. I have no clue what that card was.
It must be like a promo.
Yeah, it has to be a promo.
Do you think it's a promo Inferno Titan?
It could be. I don't know if they made that as a promo.
Well, they made Frost Titan, they made Grave Titan. I believe they made Sun Titan, so they might have made all the Titans.
All right, so Todd is... he did not keep a creature in his hand, and he's pondering.
Yeah.
I know there was a Snapcaster Mage in there.
Okay. Well, it looks like he's going to keep.
And gets another Ponder.
So Bert draws. Bert's looking for another land here.
He does have one Captain in his hand.
All right, so it looks like maybe no land, but here's a Sphere.
Sphere say go.
It looks like
he ripped.
Awesome. All right, so
Todd's
Bert
like,
has access to 4 mana, maybe 5 next turn. We'll see what happens.
Well, I think Bert probably tries to slam his Huntmaster, maybe not.
Yeah, I would definitely just play Huntmaster here. Oh, he chose another land, and Huntmaster should just try to come down, even though Todd might have Mana Leak in his hand.
Yeah, I mean, if he knows, he does see the 3 colors, and he knows that the deck doesn't always have 4 mana leaks.
For sure, yeah. Huntmaster, and I believe Todd's going to Mana Leak that.
The most beautiful Mana Leak of them all.
But now if Bert draws a land, he'll have access to 6 mana, and he'll be able to play Primeval Titan, which is a big problem for Todd. So there's a Ponder from Todd. He's probably searching for another Mana Leak.
Yeah, he definitely wants to... Oh, he might just keep that and kill the birds.
Yeah, kill the bird. That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
So he's going to pay 4 life here. I think Todd had a swamp in his hand, but does he want to use the mana for something else? I don't understand why he wouldn't want to save himself 2 life.
Yeah, it makes sense to save the life.
Yeah, possible misplay from Todd there.
Yeah, you don't really need to hold up 1 mana.
Yeah, so let's see if that 2 life...
I mean, he does want to put... Excuse me, he does want to put the land into play on tap.
Sure, but I mean, he has so many other lands in his hand that...
Yeah, it could have been a mistake just not pondering with the blue-white land instead of the black.
Yep. All right, so there's a...
Captain, and then Evolving Wilds.
And he searches up an island with the Evolving Wilds.
Which help. I mean, that card is so great with Ponders.
All right, well, there's a Primeval Titan.
He just ripped all the lines.
Wow,
oh, that was an Inferno.
That was an Inferno Titan, promo Inferno Titan.
And yeah, he just ripped all the lands.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was correct for Todd not to just play an untapped land and hold up? I guess he can't play around it forever, but he could have held up Snapcaster Mage.
Did he have Snapcaster?
Yeah.
Yeah. If that actually is Snapcaster, I'm surprised. Yeah, wow, it is Snapcaster.
So now he just Vapor Snags it and says go.
Well, he's going to Vapor Snag and then play, and then hold Snapcaster, yeah. But yeah, it's still surprising that, I guess Todd, wanted to bank on Bert not drawing a land there.
Hoping he didn't draw 5 running lands.
Well...
I mean, it's valid.
It wasn't 5 running lands, but...
It was 4 running lands.
Yeah, it's 4. So, let's see what Bert wants to do here. Bert probably knows that Todd does have a Snapcaster now.
He has to guess that there's something.
He's still going to go for it anyway. Let's see if he chooses Inferno Titan or Primeval Titan.
Yeah, that's the 3rd activation of Sphere.
All right, so he goes for Familial Titan, and Todd decides to Snapcaster and Mana Leak
Yeah,
it.
and now Bert would need another mana source to be able to cast any of his Titans in hand. Oh, and then ripped Mana Leak.
Yeah. Now, this is a spot where not having multiple Moonland Haunts really hurts Todd.
Yeah.
Because that's what you want to be doing right now. You want to be like pumping
Well, he
out
only has
flyers.
one more creature.
Well, I mean, still, it's like if the Snapcaster dies, you know, he turns all his guys into 1/1 spirits.
Yeah. Bert drawing a Copperline Gorge really like saves Todd so much. Like if Todd could like actually draw some more pressure.
Yeah.
Like a Lingering Souls would be great for him right now.
Yeah, this is gonna be really close. All right, so an Infernal Titan looks like he's gonna try to make his way onto the table, but Todd's definitely
Bert
ready
has
with
one
that
more spell and he
Mana
hasn't
Leak.
played anything, so he might have another Titan. And he
Oh,
just
wow,
says go.
Says go. That's kind of interesting. I feel like you want to just slam threats and not give Todd a chance to draw things.
Because now Todd has another Vapor Snake, so now he has 2 Mana Leaks.
Yeah.
Is Bert just going to wait until he hits... I mean, he's not under any pressure. He can just wait until he hits 9 mana.
Sure, but Todd, you know, every turn Bert waits, Todd just draws like a new card that could be, you know, something devastating.
Not better than an Infernal Titan.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I mean. Like, it's not better than Infernal Titan.
No,
So
it could be like a threat that, you know, or
that dies to Infernal Titan.
well, it could be another Snapcaster, you know.
Sure. I mean, yeah, like, it could be another Snap, and so he gets beaten by the Mana Leak, but he's going to get beaten by the Mana Leak regardless. At least that way he has to invest two into
All right,
it.
there's a ramp growth. So,
I mean, regardless, Todd is going to be able to counter this Infernal Titan,
yeah.
but he's going to have to invest everything he's got.
Yeah. Bert's on 11. I'm surprised. Do you think it's too risky for Bert to try to get in with the Nexus?
Yeah, I don't see the value in that because his mana is needed much more than the 1 point. Like later in the game, he can just Fireball
Sure.
with his Ink Moth, but like losing it to a Gut Shot or a Dismember right now would be really bad for him.
Okay. Yeah, seems reasonable. All right, so Bert passes a turn. There's a Dark Slick Shore.
Yeah, infinite lands for Todd.
Yeah, this game's looking good for Bert.
I mean, it depends if he has anything after the Infernal Titan. The deck is 40 mana sources, so he can just draw into a bunch of lands.
Yeah. All right, so he's got.
He finally has his 9 mana that he's
Yeah.
been wanting for his Infernal Titan for ever.
Let's see how he decides to. Oh.
He's just going to Huntmaster. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. That's a good draw.
Well, Huntmaster doesn't play around double Mana Leak, so it's kind of interesting.
I think he just top decked it and he's like, well, I'm just going to Huntmaster now, and I don't need to play around double Mana Leak.
But I mean.
And if that does get Mana Leak, then his Infernal Titan hits, and that's so much better.
Yeah. Alright, so Huntmaster comes into play. Bert will gain 2 life and put a 2/2 wolf into play.
And that's just so bad for Todd right now. Like, Todd has to play spells during his turn, Todd has to play spells during Bert's turn.
There's a Lingering Souls.
That helps.
Yeah, it definitely helps some.
That's a great card to draw.
But Todd's still going to need to use both of his resources to. Well, now how's he going to stop the Infernal Titan? That is his Snapcaster's dead.
He can't.
He can't. Wow. I'm surprised Todd decided to attack with it.
I mean, are we missing? No, yeah, he has enough lands. Yeah, I don't know. I think Todd didn't think about that because, yeah, he does need that in play.
Yeah, he does, yeah. So, and now he's just putting Lingering Souls tokens to play that are just going to die to the Inferno Titan.
Yeah, I don't like this line.
Yeah. I feel like
he should have just said go and he's in a much better position.
Yeah, this is like yeah. Well, I mean, at least Todd should have just put some Lingering Souls into play.
Unless he's trying to... Well, he should have just put 3 he could just put all 4 Lingering Souls into play.
Yeah.
And
I don't think this Huntmaster should be attacking.
No.
What is going on? Chaos all around this match, it looks like. Personally, I would have played my Infernal Titan first to take out 3 of the spirits.
Yeah.
Unless Bert has some plan that we don't know about.
No, I think he's just going to slam the Titan.
Alright, there's Titan. Alright, so maybe we could get these guys in the booth after and ask about their plays.
Well, I mean...
there's an island from Todd.
I'm more curious about Todd's. I think that was just a mistake.
Alright, so... what's going to happen now? Is Todd just going to Vapor Snag it to save some damage?
I mean, Todd's going to die.
Yeah, okay.
There's not enough outs right now in his deck.
Yeah, looks... I mean...
I think he's counting to see lethal, and he might like try to Vapor Snag it after it goes... He makes it lethal.
All right.
But he only needs to pump 3 times, then just recast it. But then he might get mana leak.
Yeah, I think that's what's.
No, he's just
he's going all in.
He doesn't have to.
Yeah. All right. There's a vapor snag. So
that was.
Todd buys himself 1 turn.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't recast it if he just had for 3, but he just wanted to go for the overkill.
There's a lingering soul, so Todd's gonna go.
Still doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, just. Todd will probably be left with 1 spirit after everything, but he decides not even to cast it.
Yeah.
I think if I was Todd, I think I would just
maybe try to threaten double mana leak.
Yeah, like as a bluff. Yeah, he's counting.
And he's got 12 mana, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So it looks like Bert's gonna just play the Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Has Bert only drawn a Huntmaster this game?
He drew many lands.
And a Rampant Growth.
He drew a Rampant Growth. There's an Inferno Titan. Todd's knocked down to 6 life. He's going to need somewhat of a miracle here. Ooh, it's a Snapcaster. Could possibly buy him an extra turn.
Actually, it kills Infernal Titan. He takes 3. He plays Snapcaster, makes Dismember. Wait. He don't tap all your black. What are you doing?
Well, he still has 1 black left, but
he should have 2 black.
Yeah. Todd taps both his black mana for some reason, which seems like a.
I wouldn't even play the Lingering Souls yet either.
Yeah, there's really no need to. Oh, it looks like Todd wants to change his mana. I don't know if that's legal.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a legal play.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a legal play here.
Unless it wasn't. I mean, the tokens were already in play.
Yeah, the tokens were already in play, and he already tapped his mana.
Yeah.
That seems.
I mean, that's what he should have done, but I don't think he did that.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the judge should have stepped in there.
Okay, yeah, we're asking the judge right now.
We're getting a ruling right now for everybody at home because it looked clear to me that Todd tapped his mana
and then switched it around,
and then tried to switch it around, which is something that is illegal to do for the most part.
Yeah.
When the card is
unless you're still resolving.
Yeah, but it looked like the tokens were in play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if there's any ruling.
I think there is a gray line on that, but I do think he passed it.
The judge said it was good. All right.
So they're gonna let that go.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that, but we're not the judges.
No.
So. All right. So regardless, Bert swings in with a Titan. All right, and is that a Slagstorm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Slagstorm. So looks like Todd's gonna scoop it up here. Yep.
Yeah, Slagstorm players. Yeah.
So, all right, so good job for Bert because he took down game 1.
Yeah, and Bert's going to be able to sideboard in a couple extra Thruns. Okay. I don't know if that's that great in this matchup, but Combust is awesome. Whip Flare's awesome.
Cool.
Thrun does a little bit of work, but these Phantasmal Images, like when we built this deck for the Pro Tour, we didn't account for playing against like a ton of Phantasmal Images. Like we thought people might have 2 sideboard at the most. So I don't think that's the best sideboard card for this matchup, but it is going to come in because there are a decent amount of cards you just don't want.
Okay.
And he's going to board in he should board in the Autumn's Veil, the Combust, and the Whip Flare. And Todd has a decent sideboard for this matchup.
Yeah, Todd's going to bring in the Flash Freezes,
the Dissipate,
both Dissipates, and
Active
Aggression, and a Phantasmal Image, and possibly the second Mutagenic Growth.
I think Mutagenic Growth should come in this matchup. Then he can just freely just slam his captains and protect them from Slagstorms.
Sure. Now, what do you think about Dungeon Geist in Todd's sideboard? If he's bringing in the other Mutagenic Growth, is there any merit to say, hey, only Slagstorm's really going to kill it, and I could maybe protect it with...
I think it's a fine card for this matchup. I think cards like Vapor Snake are meh. They're not that great, and I would just take out the probes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you just don't need probes. You know what their game plan is. You know what kind of spells he can cast. Yes, you can play around things when you have probe, but you know it's either going to be a Huntmaster or something that's pressure. So you know you're going to want to counterspell for X amount of spells. So you don't really need to have full information.
I think the only reason why he would have probe still in there is just for the cycle because he is kind of low on lands, but he has Ponder to help him out for that. Yeah. So I definitely agree with you there. He's going to -4 probes, minus 1 or 2 snags.
He's going to want Dismember because Dismember can sometimes kill Titan, but it's really important to have against the Huntmasters.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think you can just cut the Vapor Snakes.
Yeah, all the vapor snags. Yeah, I kind of like that. So it's -4, it's -7. So he's taking out 7, and if he doesn't bring in the Geist, then he has exactly 7.
Excuse me.
So all right, I think Bert's favored in this matchup.
Well, I mean, the Wolf Run deck was just very good against the Esper Delver deck at the Pro Tour. Because, like, Todd has information about this matchup, he did get to put some cards in the sideboard that they didn't have access to.
Yeah.
But I still think it is an advantage for the Wolf Run deck.
Yeah, the extra counter spells are definitely going to help. Because unlike Valakut, where your lands actually did something and there was summoning trap, the Wolf Run deck doesn't really have that.
No. And when, like, Geist was just so good against the Wolf Run deck, that was our biggest fear. The Captain isn't that high impact.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that the Geist, really moved away from a lot of decks. It moved away from humans, and now moved away from Delver, where I always thought Geist was one of the most powerful cards.
Yeah.
And it was one of the most threatening cards for Blue-Black Control because they would need a Tribute to Hunger or a Black Sun Zenith to actually kill it. All right, so we're getting some tweets in. You guys continue with your tweets. If you guys have any questions, comments on the match, we would love to hear what you guys are thinking. So keep tweeting in,
sure.
and that'll be good. All right. Someone says that the stream keeps freezing. You guys should try to restart your computer. We have the stream monitor, and right now it's at 98%. So it's doing pretty good. I made that up. But.
Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about.
All right, so they're getting ready for game 2.
I used to do tech support, and that is something that definitely works.
Restarting your computer. I feel like some people think you're just like a genius. They're like, why didn't I think of that? Restart my computer. All right, they're starting. Both players start off with Scar's dual lands, and Todd plays the second land for the turn. And it looks like a rainbow out there with Seachrome Coast, Dark Slick Shores, and Copper Line Gorge. All right, the second land for Bert. Let's see if Bert has a ramp spell here. Either a Rampant Growth or a Sphere would be pretty good for him. Oh, there's a Green Sun Zenith for 1.
Yeah, that's going to go get Birds of Paradise.
Yeah, he has the 1 Bird of Paradise. This pretty much gives him access to 9 ramp spells, and in addition to the Green Sun Zeniths. So he's searching for that Bird of Paradise, and there it is. Looks like one of the arena ones. Some of these players must have a pretty hefty bankroll. All right, so Todd just decides to play a Snapcaster Mage. Let's see what his plan is here. Does he just want to go beat down? He might want to go beat down and hold up a couple of counter spells because I see a Dissipate in Todd's hand.
I mean that's a great strategy. I mean, if he doesn't have a ton of pressure, like Snapcaster Mage can just come down and start attacking.
Yeah.
To get him to a close where you can just go all in on
a small
amount of damage.
He doesn't even care. He wants to pressure, and then he's going to hold up Dissipate for next turn when Bert might have access to 6 lands. Which
I don't know about this. I mean, I don't know about wasting the Snapcaster Mage when your opponent could just have Huntmaster or Slag Storm. I mean,
yeah, well,
you are Slag Storming your birds.
Yeah, Huntmaster is really devastating here. But all right, there's a Galvanic Blast, and Bert passes the turn. So Todd draws his 1 Moorland Haunt. It looks like. Is that Evolving Wild? Oh, it's Evolving Wilds. Moorland Haunt would have been much better. Oh no, is it I can't even tell. Can we get a zoom in on that card? I feel like it is. Alright. Is that the Moorland Haunt, Brad?
It has to be.
It has to be now. Alright, so
since he tapped it for mana.
Yeah. Alright, so Huntmaster resolves because of the Autumn Veil, yeah.
The 1 Autumn's Veil.
Yeah. And yeah, Todd's in big trouble here.
Yeah.
So this is where the blue-white spear deck, the Delver deck, not really having any equipment to kind of push it through the mid game, really comes back to hurt them.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just not equipped well to beat Huntmaster.
It's not.
Like, you have a couple dismembers, but the card is just so good. Huntmaster is such a good card.
Yeah.
Oh, just copying the action, that's so bad. That's not a good play for Todd because now all he has to do is he's just going to flip it next turn. He's just going to say go flip it, kill off the Huntmaster.
Yeah, so. And remember, copied cards can't ever flip over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And which sucks to be a Phantasmal Image on a Huntmaster, but it's great to be an Evil Twin on a Civilized Scholar.
Yep.
That's really fun when you just get to go super deep on a Civilized Scholar.
Yeah. We haven't seen a Delver yet from Todd.
No, I mean Todd has not had the pressure cooker hands that Delver needs to beat Wolf Run.
And the pressure cooker hand really just involves
Delver.
a turn 1 Delver.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about this format is every deck is based around their super high impact card, and this deck is based around Delver, and Ram's based around Primeval Titan, and Q wins as champion, and
but now Wolf Run has Huntmaster as well.
Huntmaster helps, and I don't even know if casting Primeval Titans is that good in this format. Like Kibler even said, he was winning more games off of just casting Huntmasters and Thruns and beating them down with those cards.
All right, so Todd just plays a blank Snapcaster there to prevent the Huntmaster from flipping.
Yeah.
And he's going to beat in. And Bert's probably just going to take this. You know, Bert's still at 18 life. Todd only has 1 card left in his hand.
Which is a Snapcaster that he might have to cast again.
Yeah. All right, Bert's thinking about maybe trading.
I don't like trading.
I think Bert wants to trade because Bert has, you know, I saw Green Sun Zenith. He probably has some other spells that he actually wants to cast and doesn't want to keep sitting there doing nothing.
But he's going to force Todd to play a spell this turn, and he only has 1 card in hand. So I like taking this and then maybe trading next turn.
Sure. So Bert's going to fall to 12. Not a big deal. Actually, he's going to fall to 10. Oh, no, to 12, yeah.
He doesn't even know his card flips. Todd did announce, didn't that new rule come into effect, or did that not happen where you don't have to let your opponent know about
that? Oh, no, it only happened for like 2 days and they switched it back.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Which is correct. I mean, I know it sucks when you have to tell your opponent that their Huntmaster flips, but you got to do it.
Yeah, so Bert's at 12. We have the right life there, so that's good. Looks like Bert might be trying... Oh, I think before Bert attacks, he should actually try to cast a spell. I don't really like that play that much. Versus a counterspell deck, you normally want to see if your spell's going to resolve. Yes. There's a Snapcaster on a Dissipate.
Oh, and now the Huntmaster. Well, now he just gets to flip it back. And
yeah.
It's just so sick. Like, Huntmaster's so good.
Yeah. But I'm saying if like that was just like a Mana Leak in Todd's hand, then he would much rather have that 4/4 blocker back.
Yeah.
It was fortunate for him that it was a Snapcaster.
All right, so Bert goes to 14.
Yeah, Bert does go to 14, and he gets a 2/2.
All right, Lingering Souls does help.
It does help. I don't know if it helps enough.
Good.
I did see a Green Sun Zenith at Bert's hand.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. So right, Green Sun Zenith for 6 here would be pretty nice. Primeval Titan will come down, and he could go get, you know, a couple of Inkmoth Nexuses. All right, let's see if Tad tops his mana correctly this time.
He was about not to. He was about to go Island Swamp.
All right. So he plays Lingering Souls and flashes it back.
At this point, he could have picked any 5 lands in play. And I guess he couldn't. I was saying that he could resolve, but he only has 1 white source, so yeah.
All right, so Bert draws for his turn. I mean, right now, I would want to, if that actually was a Green Sun Zenith, which I'm pretty sure it was, you know, fetching up a Primeval Titan seems pretty nice here.
Yes. Then you just put Todd Anderson to having to rip what?
Oh, that's another Huntmaster.
Oh, great.
All right, so here's another Huntmaster. Maybe it wasn't the Green Sun Zenith in his hand.
Could have just been that Primeval Titan that you see now.
I think Todd was trying to look at Huntmaster and make sure it wasn't a legend. Maybe. I'm not sure.
No, it's much better than a legend.
Yeah, much better. So, and if it was a legend, that Phantasmal image would have killed it a while ago.
I played in a pre-release, and one of my opponents had Huntmaster. Look, that card is unbelievable limited.
Alright, so there's a sphere. So Todd's going to need to draw something right here. A captain would help.
Yeah, Captain's one of his only outs. Mana Leak does not do it.
Mana Leak does nothing here.
So Wolf gets in the way of this Snapcat, or the actual Wolf token.
Yeah, and going down to 6 seems fine here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Especially if both Huntmasters are going to flip. And like, Bert has to think that over 50% of the time, it's just going to flip. Because even if he draws a spell, it could be like a Mana Leak, a Dissipate, you know, and also he can just draw a land. So.
Oh yeah, it's a very smart play not to. Well, you don't want to use your Huntmasters because if Todd does play spell, then you can just say go and flip the Huntmasters next turn. So those spirit tokens are not going to attack. Not all 4 of them are going to attack if Bert wants them to. So just drawing 1 spell is great to have.
Personally, I would kill both. Killing both spirits seems pretty good here.
Untapping your lands is good too. Okay, there we go.
Oh, there's a Galvanic Blast. Wow. So Bert could have actually almost killed Todd if he decided to go to the head.
I mean, if he has the 3 Galvanic Blast, the trademark.
Yeah.
But I don't think he has it.
So swinging with both here seems fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd's. I don't really see how Todd's gonna pull this one out.
There's almost no chance.
Yeah, I would agree there. Green Sun's unit for another Huntmaster. Wow. Maybe Todd just mana leaks this just to
Tap him out.
Yeah, just tap him out. Tap the bird. Seems fine.
Yeah, tapping the bird. Oh, and making a token.
So if he draws a
no, because now Bert goes to 8. So even if he draws, he doesn't get there.
Todd's
unless he goes for Thrun. If Bert screws up.
I don't think he's gonna go for Thrun. Let's see though. What does Bert want to do? Another Hunt.
And that's the game.
Yeah. So Bert goes to 8 life.
I was hoping that he went for Thrun just so we could get the top deck swap.
Just a little swag. Nah, it seems like Bert played this game.
Yeah, Bert played very well.
Very well.
Bert played awesome.
Yeah.
The only thing that I question is the attack with the Huntmaster.
Before playing a spell, yeah, I agree, yeah. But it looked like Bert showed off his skills, and it seemed like Todd made a few missteps, so kind of surprising because. All right, so Todd will remove a creature.
Yeah, I would like to know what Todd was thinking to actually do that.
Yeah, and I really didn't like the untapping the mana.
Yeah, that was a little bad.
Yeah, so we'll see what that was all about. Sometimes it's tough to see from here.
Maybe it was just an error, like.
Yeah, so Todd draws a Vapor Snag, but it's not really going to do anything here. He could send Bert down to 7, swing in, bring Bert to 4, then just dies in the backswing, and I mean Todd's just facing lethal damage right here. Maybe Todd could patch the turn.
Pass the turn.
No, then
bounce a Huntmaster to give him a Huntmaster.
Yeah,
and then the one flips, like, you can't win this game.
Yeah, it looks like Bert's going to move on to 3-0.
It's going to be 3-0 in this 10-round extravaganza.
Yeah, Todd's just thinking, is there anything I can do? Checks his life total one last time. But, it looks like Todd is out of outs. I think that was like from rounders. It's like, these tourists, they're out of outs. How do these people do it? But
out of outs? I don't remember out of outs.
Leaving themselves with no outs, something along those lines. It was definitely something from rounders.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, right now I don't even know what line he's on because I don't get how he can live. Oh, I don't think Todd knows that they have trample.
Yeah, that's probably it.
He doesn't understand that the Huntmasters of the Ravage after they flip have trample.
Yeah, because
he might not know that. Or maybe he helps Bert. I don't know.
Yeah, like
he has to just not know that it has trample, which he should know.
Yeah, I mean it says on the card trample.
Yes. Well, I mean that happened a lot at the Pro Tour. Like Brian attacks a Planeswalker, a Sorin, with it, and Packhawks just casually chumps it, and he's like, okay, it's dead.
Alright, so he Vapor Snags one of the Huntmasters. He can make a token. Oh, okay, I see what's going on now. Todd wants to make a token.
And block both creatures?
It blocks, so Todd will go to 1 life.
Sure. I still don't get... people say that I scoop more often than I not, and I probably do, but like in a situation like this, I would just scoop.
Well, there's
a black. Oh, and an Infernal Titan and a Galvanic Blast.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I would not scoop.
You're drawing completely stone dead, though. I mean, even to play mistakes.
I mean, there's still no reason to scoop. So I would have to disagree with you there. Casually disagree with you. Buried Ruin. A card that hasn't seen play since Andrew Caneo's blue-white control deck.
That's not true. I saw it play at the last SCG event.
Who was playing it?
I don't remember, but I remember someone returning it.
This sounds like a made-up story, Brad.
It is not.
Well, tell everybody about Dark Ascension, why don't you?
All right, Dark Ascension is now